In this video, we're going to be shooting some rifles, preparing for a big Texas hunting trip, which I'll tell you more about a little later in the video. But it's a super big hunt, and a super important hunt, so we want to be as prepared as possible. So today, we're going to be testing 2 different rifles to figure out which one is the best fit for the hunt. We'll be shooting on paper to test the accuracy. From there, we'll be shooting ballistics gel, as well as some other targets to see the damage. And finally, after that, we'll be taking the winner out to long range with some slow motion to get dialed in for the hunt. And that brings us to right here, guys. As far as you know right now, all I'm gonna say, big Texas hunt, like this week. We gotta figure out which gun we're actually taking, and I'll tell you exactly what it is a little bit later. But first, the contenders. As you can see, we got them all cased up right here, but only one of them is going to Texas with you. The first contender on your left, come on, get closer, is gonna be no other than Smokey. The Smokey, I will say. It's a bolt action rifle, carbon fiber barrel, suppressed with a big old scope, chambered in no other than .308. Smokey right here, it's a short gun, okay? It's a short gun, but it definitely packs a punch and can kill all kinds of stuff with it. But is it the best gun for what we're about to do in Texas? We're about to find out. We don't know, maybe. But now what I will tell you about this hunt, it's a tough animal, and we might have to shoot far away. Those 2 things, mainly the far away part, may make me turn away from Smokey, but the other contender is no other than, who do you think it is? You think it's Smokey Longboy? Smokey Cowboy? Bigger, meaner. It's the 300 Win Mag. Wrapped in KG camo, a big scope, carbon fiber barrel, and the biggest difference from Smokey, chambered in 300 Win Mag. Previously known as Smokey Magnum, I have changed its name. Y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it? Smokey Tough Knuckles. Cause when this thing comes out, it's big. Anyways, one's a 308 with a short barrel, one's a 300 Win Mag with a longer barrel. A 308 versus a 300 Win Mag. And they actually shoot an extremely similar bullet, it's just so much more powder 300 Win Mag's gonna be pushing. Now that's the kind of ammo we're shooting in the 308, and that's the kind of ammo we're gonna be shooting in the 300 Win Mag. So it's the same exact bullet. Both these guns are sighted in for that, and they like it a lot. If we end up choosing the 300 Win Mag, we may have to go to Walmart and buy a few more boxes, but that's not a problem. That's okay. But either way, let's get some of these off the table and let's start shooting. First thing we're gonna do, 100 yards, 3-shot group with both. See how comfortable I am with it. See how they're hitting. After that, whichever one I decide, we're shooting into this ballistics gel. Now this ballistics gel, it's rusty, it's crusty, it's been shot by a lot of different things, but that's okay. We're gonna shoot it one more time, and that might be the end of it. But yeah, let's go set this up. 3 shots each. Which Smokey will win? Oh, and once we get a couple shots, I gotta go show you something about the food plot, the high wall. Big deal. All right, that's what we're aiming for. 100 yards. Hint though, the animal we're going to Texas for could be anywhere from 60 yards out to 600. And everywhere in between. Some of y'all are gonna figure it out before I tell you, but some of you are gonna have no idea until I say it. Here's a good question. Has either of these rifles seen action? The answer is actually yes and no. I think that Smokey, straight up Smokey, I don't think this gun's ever been deployed. However, Smokey Tough Knuckles, at the time, Smokey Magnum, did actually go to Canada with me on the moose hunt. However, it was a backup in case the bow and arrow wasn't gonna cut it. Luckily, the bow and arrow killed the moose on the first day of the hunt. So Smokey Tough Knuckles really never made it out of the gun case, but that's why it's in the gun case right now. That's the last place Smokey Tough Knuckles went. All right, well, 100 yards. Let's shoot 3 shots. Go from there. But while I'm loading this up, I will say that these bullets right here, the Barnes Harvest, they have saw some action. We killed a lot of deer with this bullet this year. Heck yeah, we did. We killed a lot of deer. Everything from Luke killing his first deer with Smokey Longboy. And then I also took these same exact bullets out to a different state in the summer on a nuisance call, and we killed 2 deer with it. So these bullets have seen more action than these 2 guns combined, really. Well, that's okay. One of these guns is gonna get some crazy action here in a little bit. Both these guns should be zeroed at 100 yards. Woo! Snappy. And number 3. And there we go, there's 3. All right, well, Smokey, you're dismissed. You can go lay down somewhere. Smokey T, you're up. Oh gosh. Whew. This one you gotta have ear pro because you can't shoot it with a suppressor. Last time I did that, the suppressor does not reduce the recoil enough. Roll the clip.
Ah, oh, dang it.
Oh yeah.
Gosh.
That one.
That shouldn't happen.
It kicks a lot. It kicks too much. But that's okay. With the muzzle brake, it reduces the recoil enough that I can shoot it comfortably. Hopefully. Hopefully. All right, Smokey T. Let's give it to him one time. Ready?
Yep.
All right, it may take me a second. I want to make sure this is a good shot. All right, ready?
Yep.
Dang, dude, it recoils like 0. The only difference is, well, you feel it through your whole body. All right, I'm gonna shoot another. I'm gonna shoot 3. You ready?
Yep.
That's the problem. Did you see that? Take a look.
The shell
For
gun.
whatever reason, yeah, the gun doesn't want to eject. So we'll shoot another one and see if it wants to. Okay. That time it ejected. Let's roll on up. Let's roll a little closer. Test out the results. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure which one to like the most. Oh gosh. It's a good problem to have. They're both too good. This one right up here, you can see a 3-shot string. Pretty much less than an inch. That was 308. Right over here, a little off target on both of them, but it's been a while since I shot them. But those 3, bam, a little bit bigger, but not really. That could have been me too. So the group wise, which one am I choosing? They're both the same. It's at that point, I got to give away my second hint to the animal. Bigger than a whitetail. Not gonna say how much bigger, but bigger than a whitetail. That means it's not a whitetail. Well, its body is thicker than a whitetail. How about this? Restart. Tougher than a whitetail. There you go. That's the word. Tougher than a whitetail. As for which one am I picking? Honestly, I'll tell you after we go check out the high wall food plot. Bunch of things happening. Check it out. It's gonna be really cool. So we actually killed the first deer of the entire year over here. One of my cousin actually killed it. It looks so much different. Take a look at this footage from where we were hunting there. We were in a blind on the ground. We were looking out in the food plot. Crazy difference. Let's go check it out. Big improvements. We're gonna kill something out of that this year. All right, so we're about to roll into the plot right now. It looks a lot different. The blind is not where it was. The blind was actually back there behind the camera, but all this where the green grass is, that was all the same, all right? There was a big brush pile right here. We ended up burning that, getting rid of it. Over here on this side, there was another big brush pile. It's gone. We burned it. But the biggest, look at all those turkeys. Look at the turkeys. See them? See them?
See them.
One of them's a big tom. That one in the back's definitely a tom. I think it's a tom and maybe 3 hens. There could be more. That's good. I'm gonna leave them alone. Turkey season's getting real close. I'm gonna leave them alone. Anyways, the difference is what happened over here. See all that fresh dirt? See the excavator? See that new big brush pile? That is what is new. We cleared out to the left, so now we're gonna have a lot of food plot back there. And then I will turn around one more time. Back there where the turkeys went, we're gonna clear that out and make the food plot go back in there. There's about to be a lot of food in here, all right up against the high wall, as you guys can see. What do you think of that?
It's good. It looks different from the last time I seen it.
It looks a lot different. It's gonna look a lot different as the year progresses. I'll keep y'all updated. But then right there beside the tree on the right side, I think I'm gonna put an elevated blind so that I can actually sneak in from behind the fence, let it grow up, get into the blind, see all I need to that way, see all I need to that way. And then right here in the middle is actually a little pinch point because the mountain cliffs off for bow range. If I do choose to do that, which I'll be hunting up in the mountain on top of the high wall too, trying to catch the deer coming down. Anyways, for y'all who care about deer hunting and are looking forward to next year, the high wall. That's what you need to remember, the high wall. Now let me go tell you what we're using for Texas. All right, here's the deal, boys. Here's the deal, boys. Listen up. I'm telling them, it's coming. It's coming. If I'm hunting high wall, I'm probably picking Smokey. If I'm hunting Texas, I think I'm probably going to be taking Smokey T. Smokey Tough Knuckles is going to be the rifle of choice. And is it necessarily Smokey Tough Knuckles or is it the 300 Win Mag? Probably the 300 Win Mag. The animal is tougher than a whitetail, and our shot potential is up to 600 yards. 308 can do it. I don't want to chance it. Smokey, you're dismissed. You're going back under the bed. As for Smokey T, we currently have the Barnes Harvester. More importantly, we have 3 left, so we're going to have to make a change. What was that? Did you hear that?
I did.
Wait. Somebody's chopping firewood down here. Somebody's getting into a naval battle over here. So we're gonna shoot Smokey T into ballistics gel, and then I got some other cool things we're gonna shoot it through or into, but we're gonna need more than 3 bullets to do it. So real quick, let's take a break. Let's go to Walmart, get some lunch, buy more ammo, stop being hungry, and then we'll come back out here and shoot this thing a little more. Emergency press conference. We have something to talk about. Let's go out on Gary Pond on the dock. I have something very special to show you. Some would call it an elephant in the room. Others would call it a catfish in a pond. But there's been something that y'all been noticing that we've not actually talked about. It's the KG Camo shorts. Boom! I finally talked about them. People have been seeing these for a long time. People's been noticing, hey, what's them shorts? Them look sharp, buddy. But the KG Camo shorts / swim trunks are officially out. And we're doing a very special bundle too. Not only, boom, do you get the KG shorts, which have pockets, no netting on the inside because that's what people wanted, that can also double as swim trunks, but the combo also comes with the KG Camo towel right here. Now the towel is kind of like a microfiber, so if you peel that up, it kind of turns white, especially on the back. And like, it's not necessarily the terry towels like we're used to, but nevertheless, a full-size microfiber towel, and it will definitely dry you off.
That's pretty nice.
It is pretty nice. It's super nice. And the shorts / swim trunks, they're the real deal. I've been wearing them a lot. They just so happen to go really good with the blackout t-shirt, which also shares the KG Camo. And there was even some big magazines, I'm not gonna name names, that was even talking about this might be the outfit of the summer. Okay, but yeah, I'll tell you a little bit more about the KG Camo shorts here. They got pockets so that you can actually use them as normal shorts, drawstrings so that you can really tighten them down. We decided not to put the netting in the swim trunks because I asked a lot of people, and most of the people said they did not like the netting. So we decided to just not even put them in there. So these are the KG Camo shorts. Also swim trunks. Comes with a free KG towel here. They're on the website right now. Little summer drop. It's gonna be sick. Summer is coming up fast. And we don't have a ton of them, so they might sell out kind of fast. But yeah, I don't know. I've been wearing them a lot and I've been liking them, so.
That's the gig right there.
That's the gig right there. It's good stuff. It really is.
I'm glad you didn't put the netting in them. That's good.
That's pretty good, dude. I like them. Y'all been seeing them for a long time. There's been a lot of comments about them, but I never really mentioned them until now. But they are out. All right, emergency press conference over. I just got off the phone with the guys at Barnes. They said that every single Walmart should have 300 Win Mag in stock. So we're gonna go get some. But with 300 Win Mag, pretty popular caliber, should be in stock right here. We're gonna find out. We're gonna let you know. I'm looking for the green tipped ones with the deer on the box. There they are. 39 bucks a box. That's insane. And they shoot good. I think we'll get 2 boxes. They're 180 grains. That should be pretty perfect. Hello. She called me Bub. She probably likes me. Look at my Walmart selection of hunting clothing. Literally nothing. Actually, yeah, no, I don't know how to explain that. I'll restart that. Look at my Walmart's explosive hunting clothes. What do I even say? Look at my mom. Wow. Look at my wow. Can't talk at all. All right, what I'm trying to say. Look at my Walmart's extensive hunting clothes selection. They got one jacket. They need KG Camo in here. That's what they need. They need KG Camo. That would be sick. Anyways, I think we just go ahead and get the ammo, get back home, and we will get it sighted in. All right, got distracted. No, I won't go.
Ooh.
You can get 20 gold plates for $1.
Gold for $1?
I'm taking these home with me. All right, we're back. We got McDonald's. We got Smoky Tough Knuckles. And then we got the ammo. Barnes Harvest Collection. You know how it kills stuff? Got a deer on the box, so now into the important stuff. I know what you're saying. Kendall. What about Wendy's? What about KFC? No, no. Today, McDonald's. And that's because Chef KG was too busy buying ammo, didn't have time to cook today. So, otherwise, I'd probably cooked us something. We both got a medium fry, 10 chicken nuggets, and a small cheeseburger. We got it on the McDonald's app, $10. Crazy. The cheeseburger isn't much to talk about, but, hey. Sometimes, it is what it is. Can't even see the meat. You just gotta trust the process. Definitely not moose. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. We're about to start shooting. Next, the ballistics gel. Rusty crusty, but it'll work. And we're doing it a very weird way. It's because I need to buy a stool and too cheap to buy one, but we're gonna set down a block. Okay, crazy, right? And then we're setting down this block on top of it. I'm not too worried if this block of ballistics gel gets nasty. I believe this is probably this block's last shot. This is probably the last time this block will ever be shot. We shoot them about as much as they'll put up with. I'm lining it straight up, that way my bullet should be able to go all the way through. My predictions, will it go all the way through? Absolutely. But we should be able to see how much damage it does while it does it.
Ah, I lost my shoe.
All right, ballistics gel. This is gonna be exciting. I don't know if I've ever shot gel with a 300 Win Mag. Dang God. It's gonna be devastating. Ready?
Yep.
I'm sending it. Oh, yep, it was devastating. Yeah. Oh, and it didn't eject. That's almost enough to make me not want to take smoky tea. I'm gonna call it smoky tea. What's that one guy from that one show that used to shoot up a bunch of people? Something tea? Hold on.
Mr. T?
Mr. T? I think it is. Yeah. Honestly, that makes it even better name for the gun.
It does. Because it adds that much more just purpose to it.
And that much more just power. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's check this out. From what it looks like, I think the shot went exactly where I wanted it to. It's only 60 yards. It wasn't that crazy, but we dumped a lot of power into that thing. Let's take a look. Let me find the clearest side. I think it's probably gonna be this one. All right, let's take a look at it. Whenever we scoot down a little bit, you can see there's, I think the bullet came in from this side because it went about an inch without doing much. It's pretty normal. It exploded, which is a lot of the damage that you're gonna get on a deer. That damage is, well, gonna happen right in the lungs, right in the heart. Then what's really nice about this particular bullet, not only did it expand to a bunch of damage, but a part of it, the core of it held together and actually continued to pass through all the way out the block. This is 16 inches. Most of the damage was right here in the first 10 inches, which is good, but then it also passed through, giving you an exit. That's good. We like that. And those bullets are made to do that. And I like that because this is what matters when I'm hunting. I need it to die. I need the animal to die, and that's going to make it die. That's going to die the animal. But now on to the next thing. All right, we saw the damage. We like it. Now let's go into a little bit more of a dynamic shooting thing. We're going to set up multiple targets. Bam, bam, bam. And let's go find something crazy that we can shoot to end it all. All right, guys, we're looking for something to shoot at. I don't know, washing machine, maybe, maybe not. All right, there's my tractor bucket. We could shoot that, but that would be bad. I need that. I got 4 dogs, could shoot them. Might need them later though. Well, let me see, let's talk to Dad. Okay, come on, up it. Okay. Come here, Ed. Come here, Ed. All right, we got Ed Special here. He's not as thick as the animal we're hunting. He smells a lot worse. Honestly though, Ed's not expendable. All right, I'm putting you up. Lift you. Now stay back. Oh, here's something. Here's some stuff. Some of this is AR 500 shooting plates, but this is actually a mystery steel. We don't know where this came from, and it's not meant for shooting, so maybe we shoot this. That might be really cool to see if it can penetrate random steel. All right, guys, I'll give y'all the next hint of what we're hunting in Texas. Is it bigger than this? Yes. So it's not a hog. It's not a hog. Is it bigger than this? Yes. It's not a whitetail. Is it bigger than this? A black bear. It's bigger than this black bear, but it's not a black bear either. Is it bigger than this? Yeah. All right. Is it bigger than this? Yes. And here's the hint, guys, is what we're hunting in Texas bigger than a moose? It is not. Bigger than a whitetail, smaller than a moose. Some of you guys have got it. Some of you guys have nailed it down. Some of you guys have no idea. And that's okay, because here's your fourth hint. They're not actually that popular. And here's another hint. 100% wild. Wild. Let's go shoot that piece of metal. I think that's the best thing we got so far. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna shoot 1, 2, 3 water bottles as fast as I can, reload, and then try to shoot this steel right here. I'll put one there, one there, one there, and try to just explode it. And then, I feel like this is gonna be a disaster trying to shoot it, but I'll just hang it up here. And
It's up there.
now it may twist. Here's the thing, if it is spinning, I'm just gonna have to wait for the perfect moment to send it and hit it. Let's go shoot it. 1. Oh, and this could hurt me. This could hurt me if it jams up too. Here's another hint. I'm only gonna be shooting 1. I will not be after multiples. All right, here we go.
Yep.
I missed it. Ready?
Yep.
Block that one. That one. Third one in the middle. Metal, metal, metal. Shooting the metal again. One more time, one more time. There we go, that was good. Alright, pretty good. Missed the first shot, threw off momentum a little bit. About 50% of these did not actually eject. Could be a little sticky. I mean, it ain't super smooth. I'll figure that out later. Let's go take a look and see what it did to that metal. Then after that, we've actually got to go to some long range, get a little bit more practice with what this gun's going to do out at distance. And then I'll tell you guys what we're actually hunting. Oh gosh. I started holding on the left edge and then I started drilling them, and that one was dead center, so I would say that one's good. This one was pretty well dead center, maybe a little to the right or maybe to the left. I don't know. And then this one was dead center. So yeah, I need to steer the bullet, so I need to make it go that way. We'll get this in a second. Right back here's that piece of metal. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Trying to figure out what the first shot. Trying to figure out where the first shot even hit it. So looking at the front of it, I don't see anything. Looking at the back, one of the shots buried into that steel. I mean, buried into it and then hit this back part of the plate. That's crazy. We will shoot this again with something else, because one day we will put a hole straight through this. All right. Boom. We're hunting it all, Dad. This thing is basically a sheep. It lives in the desert mountains of Texas and Mexico, even a little bit in Nevada. Super cool animals. Both males and females both have horns, but the males have even bigger horns, and they can climb the rocks like crazy. That's why it's bigger, it's tougher than a whitetail, and we might have to shoot them far away because their eyesight is extremely good. So we may just have to shoot out there, and I think having a little extra power with the 300 Win Mag, I think that's gonna be a good thing. I think that can't hurt us. So yeah, we're going all that hunting. But before we do any of that, let's take Smokey T out to long range and make sure our adjustments are dialed. All right, guys, we are at the shooting range. Except at the house, I don't have, there's a deer right there. There's a deer. Deer. See him?
I do.
By golly, it's right in the middle of the day. I was literally, before we started recording, I was telling AJ about how terrible of a place this is for deer. I think I'm wrong. I think I've been looking in the wrong spots. But anyways, what we're gonna do, at home where we just shot, unfortunately 100 yards is all we can get, which is fine, and I love that. But here at Gary Pond, we'll drop by the pond in a minute and show you how it's doing. We can actually shoot, I think, 420, maybe a little bit more, but that'll be enough to actually figure out bullet drop, and that'll be about our max distance of where we're actually gonna shoot an animal. And honestly, a 400-yard shot, that's, shoot, dude, that's a very likely shot, like, actually. But we're gonna be shooting pretty far away, so let's do it. We're gonna repaint some targets, and that's what we're gonna be shooting at. First target is gonna be this gong. This one's gonna be nice because it's 24 inches tall, so I have 24 inches of bullet drop that I can actually play with. You hear that? Frogs.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's warmed up. They came out. Anyway, so I can aim here, watch the bullet drop. I've also got a silhouette I'm gonna set somewhere right here. But first, I am gonna do a little bit of painting. And hear me when I say this. If we can't hit this target every single shot, then I'm not comfortable at whatever distance I'm shooting. So you got to be able to hit this kind of stuff if you're going to take a shot at an animal. You need to be able to hit that. That's an 8-inch target. It's 2 MOA. You should be able to do that. Okay. This is going to be my aim point. That's my aim point. We'll see how much it drops. Let's do it. So I think we're gonna start at the picnic table right on the edge of Gary Pond. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 300-something yard shot, but then we're gonna scoot on back to a 400-something yard shot. And then eventually, I'd like to clear out some more space here so we can actually shoot 5 or maybe even 600-something. I'm gonna shoot right here, and we have a still silhouette target, man-looking thing. It is about 350 exactly. 4.5 MOA. Literally coming in here. 4.5 MOA. I'm aiming at the head. I'm gonna shoot another shot because that hit about an inch away from where I was aiming.
Dang.
We hit the same exact spot.
That's wild.
All right.
350 yards.
That's 350. We hit the same exact spot. I'm not shooting any more here. We're stepping on back to like 450. That's what we want to see. Right here we are about 356.
356?
356. 456.
Yeah.
456.
We just shot at 350.
All right, guys, it's a long way out there. At this distance, I can see my heartbeat on the scope.
Oh, just where it's moving back and forth a little
Yeah,
bit?
just from me touching it. Looking at 157, 7.25 MOA.
Do what?
All right, I'm gonna do it. Ready?
All right.
I'm gonna aim for the big target. Ready?
Sounds good.
Looks like I hit a little bit low. Let me try again. That was a little closer. I'm gonna do 1 MOA change. Let me go from there. Or a quarter MOA. Should hit probably above the target this time. And I hit above where I was aiming, so I'm gonna shoot one more. Alright, that's good. No, let's shoot the small target now. Let's shoot that one that I said I needed to be able to hit. Ooh! Close, but not close enough. Try again. I may have flinched on that one a little bit. We hit somewhere on that one too. I'm gonna have to hold a little bit higher. I think I hit below.
Hitting it now.
Yep, hitting it now. Might have missed it that time. My last bullet. Last bullet. And we missed it. All right, well, we're gonna have to be a little careful about 450. So, but we're not done. We're still gonna shoot a lot more, but that's all today because that's all the ammo I have. Let's go look at the target up close and see where kind of the bullets were going, because I think I know where they were going, but we'll go look up close. Hello, hello. I hear a train right now.
Really?
Yeah, I think the 300 wind, everything's like vibrating. Is my voice like vibrating? Or is that just me?
Finish the shoot.
Dang. First we have the 350 yard target. I was aiming right here. I went boom, boom. I feel pretty comfortable about shooting an animal out there. Up here on this one, I was aiming right here. My first few shots were right in here, which wasn't the best. I'd say overall that much was average. The average was here. I dialed one click or more, ended up hitting above it. Then I kind of got off track, but I ended up hitting this a few times. I ended up shooting I hit the wrong thing twice. I hit this once. I hit the shepherd's hook once here. I hit the shepherd's hook once here. And then I think I only got 1 and 2. But hitting these threw me off because I thought these were hits, but they were almost hits. At that distance, we're just going to have to do more shooting. But I don't have any more ammo, so we're going to have to do that in later. But yeah, I want to be able to hit that no matter whatever distance I'm hunting. But I scored that right there as a hit and didn't realize it wasn't.
Sounded like it.
I'll say this, the 300 Win Mag hitting an animal at 400 yards is equivalent of taking the 308 point blank and shooting an animal.
Whoa.
Because that's how much difference in velocity there is.
Especially with the 308 having a shorter barrel.
Yeah, so that's where that would equal out. Because at 450 yards, the 300 Win Mag is going 2,200 feet per second. And that's the same speed the 308 was going, we think, out the muzzle. So that's a big difference. And now that we know that Smoky Tough Knuckles is sighted in pretty good at range, it's time to actually test it in a real hunting scenario. So we headed up into some big hollers where there's a lot of space to shoot, and that brings us to right here because we're gonna be picking out rocks on the other side of the holler, ranging them, dialing, and shooting them because this is what real hunting will be like. You know, sitting at the same exact position every time and taking the shot at the same distance is one thing, but sitting right here saying, boom, you see that rock? We're gonna shoot it. That's a lot more like hunting. So first let's go ahead and get Smoky Tough Knuckles out and get her ready. Now it's exactly the same as it was the other day. The only difference is different spot and different target. Or maybe it is a little bit different. I did put this bipod on it, so depending on how it goes, that could give us a little bit more ability to strike at distance. So first thing, we gotta find the Aoudad. Hurry, hurry, find the Aoudad, find the Aoudad. See that little pile over there?
Yeah.
All right, zoom in on it. That's what I'm gonna try to shoot at. I kinda need a rock though. I need something that'll explode when I hit it, or if I hit it. And it's gonna be tough, because I've gotta get a shot through this.
Rocks just to the left of that first pine tree right there.
Oh yeah. Let me range those, let me see. I see that rock you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
233 yards, let's do it. Run it, run it, run it, let's go. 233 yards. It's a pretty small target, it sees us. Boom, son, boom. 300 Win Mag, I'll pack in 3 shots. We don't have a lot of time. Right now, AJ's doing a speed run, trying to put on the big lens, because we're gonna try to get epic footage of the All-Dad hunt. Really take some time, zoom in, but we can't take too much time because we don't have time. The All-Dad's right over there and it knows we're here. 200 something yards away, we gotta get going. 233, I need to adjust 2 MOA. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You ready, ready?
Yep.
Taking the shot. Inch low, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
Tell me when.
Go.
Where'd we hit?
A little bit below again.
Try to make it work.
A little high.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna try right on it again.
There you go. There you go.
That's what we wanted to do right there.
Yeah.
All right, new target, find a new All-Dad. That All-Dad has been compromised. Which one are we shooting at? The top one on the top right of it?
I guess so.
All right, here we go. 379, 5.36. Ready? Ears on?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna see when I can take it. Broke it, did you see it?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna shoot the tip of it.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Is he hit?
Looks good. Yeah, I mean, that looked like it was right
I'm
on
gonna
the
shoot him
money.
again. Ready? Where was that?
No idea.
Huh?
No idea.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it again. I'm gonna break the tip off.
There you go. There you go.
That was good. I'm gonna do it again. Ready?
Yep. It was right there.
Broke the tip.
Looked pretty good.
There's more rocks over there. Let's pick one and break them. See that white one in the middle?
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna go for. This one's 479. I need to go 8 MOA. Ready?
Yep.
Where was that?
That was good.
Good?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
On him.
Yep. Good.
That was just off to the right. I'm gonna shoot one more. If I hit it, we're good. This time I'm gonna go for the bottom tip of that. Bottom tip of that same rock.
All right.
We's a little bit low, but I think we got it. All right, what do you think?
That's a long ways.
That's a long ways. I think we were hitting it. Felt pretty good. The scope dialed really good. Let's go down and see how big the first rock was, and then we might go see if we can figure out how big the other rocks was. But yeah, we'll catch y'all down there. Here's one of the rocks we were shooting at, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it was, which is a good thing. This is the rock we was shooting at. I think it was originally, I guess it was right there. And then we dug a few in the dirt, which is realistically a couple inches low. Then I think we dug some in the left, and then I think we hit it somewhere, because I remember seeing it break into 2 pieces.
Yeah, it exploded.
The other rocks over there, we can't really get to them, but I measured them through the scope. That last rock was actually about 2 feet. It was about that big. But then I started aiming at the tip of it, which was about that big, and we was hitting it. So. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. This very week, we will be going to Texas for the All-Dad hunt. So subscribe to the main channel if you're not already, because Saturday, we're posting the video. Wish us luck. Hopefully, we don't need it. But we do, so wish it to us. All right, bye.